everyone, it's Maya Kinder, founder of Beauty and Soul. Welcome back to our channel. In today's video, I thought I would share some of the favorite products that I picked up whilst I was in South Korea. For those of you that have seen, I think it was 2 videos of my absolutely ridiculous massive haul for when I went to Seoul in April and May. I'll leave a link in the description box so that you can watch that. I obviously haven't got around to trying everything that I picked up in Korea, but I just wanted to share first impressions and also some thoughts on some products that I've absolutely been loving since then. So if you enjoy this video, please make sure you're subscribed. I've actually just booked flights back to Seoul for October, so there'll be more vlogs and skincare content for then. And make sure to like and comment down below which product you're interested in trying. Grab a cup of tea because this is going to be a long one. The first product I have is actually the shampoo. So this is the shampoo from 107. It's their scalp purifying microbiome shampoo. So the key ingredient in this one is aged vinegar. I think it's 7 years aged vinegar. The whole point of this, I was really lucky enough to meet the founder, and this actually took them years in the making. She personally suffers from a really irritated scalp. She gets itchiness, dandruff, and she wanted to create a shampoo that basically targets and soothes that area. So I was super excited to try this. I have quite fine hair but quite dry hair, and my scalp can get quite oily. It does get itchy a little bit, but yeah, I've been absolutely loving this. It lasts ages. Actually, 1 pump is all I need to really create a big lather, which is why I really like it. It's completely fragrance free. It's super gentle, but it really makes my hair feel nice and clean. I've actually just washed my hair using it, and it really just makes my hair shine. I don't know if that's gonna come up on camera, but I've absolutely been loving this one, and it's definitely something that I'm going to be stocking up when I go back. I have 2 products from Troy Adakay. So if you've seen from my vlogs, they were one of the first companies that I met up with when I was in Seoul. They were also actually one of the first K-beauty brands that I met when I was back in Seoul in 2016, trying to curate brands for Beauty and Soul. So the first product is their sleeping mask. Now, they have sent me, I think, 3 maybe that I've just gone through over the last few months. I've been waiting for them to get this registered for legal sale in the UK, and now finally they have, so hopefully we'll get this one soon. But this is the Accent, which stands for Acne Sensitive SOS Sleeping Mask. This one basically contains every good ingredient you can think of. Centella Asiatica, niacinamide, propolis, birch sap, sprout extracts, hyaluronic acid, glycerin, squalane. Like, it is just the most impressive ingredients list. It's a light kind of lavender color, and it's really lightweight and soothing. I'm really sorry if there's airplanes going by. Maybe I need to close the windows while trying to get some lighting because it's been raining today. It's really nice gel consistency, doesn't feel sticky. It absorbs nicely, but when I wake up in the morning, it doesn't feel greasy, which I really like. I use this most nights. My husband Steve also uses it. We absolutely love this one. I think it works for different skin types. I think if you've got acne prone skin, like the name suggests, it'll work really well for you. Personally, I've got really dry skin, and it still gives me enough hydration, so absolutely love this one. The next product is in the same range, in their Accent range, and this is their Sen Ampoule. They used this on my skin when I went to the Aruke spa, and my skin just felt amazing, so they kindly gifted me this one. It's a little syringe. It is potentially a little bit gimmicky to use, but honestly, my skin has absolutely loved this one. If you're that type of person that wants to look like a Hailey Bieber glazed donut after their skincare routine, this, I mean, she would 100% approve of this product. The syringe has everyday and then special days. So the idea is that if you're using the ampoule as part of your everyday routine, you can just take the product up to that level. If you want a special occasion, say on a self-care Sunday routine, and you're wanting to give your skin an extra little bit of nourishment, then you can take it all the way up to Special Day. To be honest, even when I take it up to Everyday, it's enough for me. I've never had to use the full syringe because I think that would be quite a lot. Also, I only got one bottle and this is nearly finished, so I wanted to use it quite sparingly. But this one contains 5 different types of hyaluronic acid, 6 different sprout extracts, and also propolis extract. So you can imagine how nourishing this is, and it's just the most gorgeous formula, super hydrating. I would say this one is probably more suited for those with drier skin types. Really great anti-aging option, and I just love the milky consistency of this one. Like I said, my skin just looks amazing every time I use this. These 2 products are from Axis Y that I have to share. The first one is their Sarah Hart My Type Duo Cream, and the second is their physical sunscreen. This is the Complete No Stress physical sunscreen. So first of all, with this Duo Cream, it kind of reminded me of the Neogen one that Joan King came out with a few years ago. There's 2 different types of cream. There's a gel lightweight cream, but there's also a, I guess, more nourishing traditional cream. And the idea is, so unlike Joan's where it was ones to use for day and ones to use for night, the idea is that you would use the gel cream on oily areas, so your T-zone, which is usually down your nose, chin, and on your forehead, and use the more nourishing cream on your U-zone, which is your cheek area. So I really like the idea of that. Personally, I haven't been using it like that. I just think that for days where it's been hotter weather or my skin has felt a little bit oilier, then I will opt for the lighter weight gel cream, which is still super nourishing. It contains sage extract and also heart leaf extract, which by the way was a massive trending ingredient in Seoul. It also features in the ABIB range as well. And then the more nourishing cream, if I'm looking for something a little bit more hydrating, that one contains hyaluronic acid as well, and also centella, which is obviously super soothing. So yeah, I like the idea that it's a 2-in-1 product. So I'm not a massive fan of physical sunscreens in general. I much prefer either a hybrid or a chemical. So for those that don't know, if you want to know all about sun creams, I did a intro to SPFs, which talks about everything from UVA, UVB protection, the difference between physical and chemical sun cream protection. So I'll link that as well. But this one I think is probably, if I had to wear a physical sunscreen, say if I was pregnant, then I would opt for this one. The reason being, it's got a really nice ingredients list. It contains 2% niacinamide, which is going to help brighten your skin tone and also improve skin texture. It also contains mugwort, which is a really nice soothing ingredient, which helps to reduce redness, and also squalane, which is a really nourishing ingredient. It's SPF 50 PA quadruple plus. And like most physical sunscreens, yes, it is going to leave a little bit of a white cast. It is not as bad though as a lot of other physical SPFs that I have tried. I'm not really rubbed that in properly. So yeah, it also does die down, I find. Actually, I'll probably just top up a little bit. It also does die down, I find, after a while. So like I said, physical sunscreen. The filters in this one are zinc oxide and titanium dioxide, and yeah, I just find it forgot a little bit there. I just find it a really good physical sunscreen for those that do opt for that type of coverage. Okay, the second 2 products are from House of Doa. So we launched House of Doa on our website soon after we came back from Korea. We've got 5 products from House of Doa. Again, I will link the video where I introduced those 5 products. But they kindly gifted some more products that they were in the process at the time of registering for legal European sale, which, cross fingers, they should hopefully be ready soon. So we will be able to expand our House of Doa range. So we already have the rice brown wash off mask and the pumpkin wash off mask. And this is the mung bean wash off mask. So this one is more aimed towards oilier skin types. It is a clay mask. Obviously, it's got their signature rice bran extract, which is really great at hydrating and brightening the skin. But this also contains mung bean and kaolin and bentonite clays, which are obviously going to have that pore tightening, pore cleansing effect, which gives it a typical kind of wash off clay mask finish. And then we also have the rice bran powder wash. Now, I always think that like powder washes are a little bit gimmicky. I was like, oh, I'm never gonna use it because it's such a hassle. But honestly, this one is so velvety and gentle that even for sensitive skin types, it will not be harsh at all. It is really finely milled rice bran powder, but it also gives that really gentle physical exfoliation, which I much prefer chemically exfoliating my skin, but now and again it is just nice to go in with a physical, I wouldn't even say scrub, like the powder is honestly so fine that it really does not feel like any harsh type of exfoliant. So a little goes a long way. It lathers up really nice. So what I will tend to do is just dispense a little bit in my hand, add a little bit of water, rub between my hands to get a good lather, and then I'll wash my face with that. I find it's really nice to use as kind of a first cleanse in the morning, but I know a lot of people will also find it okay to use as a second cleanse. But it really does help alleviate redness, I think, because rice is just such a wonderful ingredient. Like, I understand why rice skincare is so popular. It really hydrates, brightens, like I said. And for me that suffers from redness on my cheeks, I just find when I use rice skincare, that goes. I notice my complexion is just a little bit brighter. So yeah, absolutely love this one. Like I said, a little goes a long way. It also just smells amazing. I mean, it's not fragrance or anything, but the smell of this is just divine. And also the bath bomb, which is going to be coming soon as well, and the bath bomb smells amazing as well. And then I've got a few Mary & May products. I forgot to mention their sheet mask boxes. I really do like them because I like the idea that it's 30 sheet masks in a single box, so you are eliminating the kind of single-use plastic packaging, but obviously sheet masks are still a single-use item, so still not great. But I do think if you still wanted to use sheet masks, it's a lot better because it comes in the tub. But what I did want to talk about are these two masks from Mary & May, which are fairly new, and this is the Rose Hyaluronic Hydra Wash Off Mask. So this one contains damask rose petals and also kaolin and bentonite clay, and also 5 different types of hyaluronic acid. So this is going to be a really good nourishing one. I like to use this once a week. I find it not too harsh for a clay mask, which I really appreciate, having skin that verges more on the drier side. But then if I feel like my skin is feeling a little bit dull or before an event, then I do like the lemon niacinamide mask. So obviously this one contains vitamin C from the lemon, also niacinamide, which is another brightening ingredient. And I find this one a little more stringent. It kind of gives me more of that pore tightening effect. But I do love both of these. I also do have the third one, but I haven't tried that one yet. I think that might be like a tea tree calming type one. But I do really love these masks. I love the glass packaging. I obviously am a bit biased towards the rose one because it has a rose gold top and it looks really pretty in my bathroom. But both of these are a win. So those are all the skincare products, either from brands that we have a relationship with or work with, that I thought would be fun to share. There are a few extra products that I'm just going to give some quick thoughts on, either because I know that they are very popular or some people have asked about them previously. So first of all, I've got the Innisfree Retinol Cica Repair Ampoule. Now this was advertised everywhere when I was in Seoul. It was clearly their latest release product. Centella and retinol. I think retinol hasn't really been that much in K-beauty, so you know, for a brand as big as Innisfree to jump on the retinol bandwagon, it was seen as quite a big deal. But this one is very different to any retinol product I've tried. So it has A lot of I would say marketing aimed towards extremely sensitive skin. Like if you're new to retinol, I think this would be a really good option for you. They've basically patented technology that uses liposomes filled with retinol, ceramide and centella. So the idea of a liposome is that it will be a lot gentler on the skin because it is helping to retain the active ingredient, which in this case is retinol, and also prevents it from oxidation or keeps it stable in the formulation. So yeah, I would say if you are new to retinol or you have extremely sensitive skin, then this is a really good option for you. Personally, I've used retinol for a few years, and so I just found that it didn't really do that much for my skin. That said, I still think the consistency of the serum is lovely. It is quite runny for a serum. There's absolutely no stinging when I use it. And yeah, like I said, I just think it'd be a really good option for those that are new to retinoids in their skincare routine. The second product is one that I picked up in Amore Songsu. This is from Mamonde. This is the Probiotics Ceramide Cream. I got the intense one. I was worried that my skin was going to be really dry after wearing a mask on the flight for 12 hours. And so I did pick this one up, but thankfully because of my facial at Triadica Spa, I didn't actually need it. But this one contains probiotics and ceramide. As you can see, I am nearly done with this one. In about July, I had COVID again for the second time, and because I was blowing my nose so much, the skin around here got so dry, it was really sore. And I just thought I'll crack this one open and see how it goes. And honestly, it just cleared up the dry skin patches within a couple of days. I was using it like literally Vaseline around all dry areas, and it really did repair my skin barrier. So a shout out to this one, I absolutely loved it. And then next we have the Laneige cushion, which was made by a robot at Laneige Myeongdong. I will also link that vlog because that was a fun day. It was actually my last day in Seoul. But if you didn't know, you can go into the Laneige store in Myeongdong and you can get color matched, and a robot will make you a bespoke BB cushion. So that was really fun. I did it with my friend Lucy. I was really skeptical. Like I said, I've got skin that verges on the drier side, and actually this cushion compact is a matte finish, which I don't usually like. I usually like a more glowy finish. But because the weather has been actually so hot in the UK at the moment, I have been reaching for this more and more, and I think because it absolutely matches my skin tone, it is just a really great product. I highly recommend. I do want to try the pink version of it, not only because it's pink, but because that is meant to be the more dewier finish. So I might pick up that one in Seoul, but unfortunately the robot can't make that one. So yeah. And then finally, like I said, for a more glowy finish, I've got the Espoir Pro Tailor Foundation. This contains SPF 25, which is a great added bonus. But again, I got this in Amore Songsu because my friend Anna, she really recommended it. She does social media for a skincare brand in Korea, and she always said that they would use this foundation on her before filming. And I was like, girl, your skin looks amazing, so I'm gonna get it. And I used it in a lot of the vlogs when I was in Seoul. So if you kind of see my get ready with me when I was in Korea, you will see that the finish is lovely. It's dewy, but it's not, you know, you don't look like you've been wet in the face. It's just a really lightweight coverage foundation. You need a tiny bit, honestly, like a little goes a long way. And yeah, the color I think I got 23. But yeah, it's just a really nice coverage, and I find applying it with a damp beauty blender, it works perfectly for me, so highly recommend that one. So those are some of the products that I've enjoyed since I've been back from Korea. As you've probably seen from the haul videos, there was a ton to get through, so obviously I couldn't try every product before making this video, but if there were any products that I mentioned in the whole video that you would like me to give my thoughts on, then please let me know in the comments. And also, if there are any new products that you've seen coming out in Korea, let me know. Obviously I'm going to Korea in 6 weeks time, so it'd be really great to know which products you are interested in, because as we know, in the world of K-beauty, things are ever evolving. So I really hope you like this video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.